Children, in this class we will go with the fourth lesson, that is birds migrations. What do you mean by migrations? Migration is nothing but moving from one place to another. Here we are studying about the migration of the birds, that how the birds move from one place to another. Birds are man and environment's best friend. They would be kept as pets. They can perform marvelous feats like human beings who go in search of the job opportunities to earn their living. Birds travel from place to place for different reasons. Their movement is seasonal. They are surprising fact about their movement. Okay, birds are our best friend. We keep them as our pet also. For example, parrot. They are marvelous feats and as they are like human beings only. We go on searching the job opportunities so that we live our life easily. The birds also go from one place to another. And they move in seasonal wise. We have so many kind of season. Winter season, rainy season, summer season. Like that only. They are moving from one place to another in a season wise. They are surprising fact about their movement also. Let us see about that. Okay, the migrations of the bird is as old as the history of mankind. Yet it is surprised, why do birds keep migrating from place to place? There is no satisfactory answer. However, there are many facts related to the amazing phenomena called bird migrations. Okay, migration of the bird is nothing but the old history. Mans are thinking why the birds grow from one place to another, why it will go. What's the reason? We don't have any suspected answer for it. That is satisfactory answers we don't have. But here we have some phenomena that suggest some kind of the things that prove that birds migrate. Migrate is nothing but move from one place to another. The word migrations refers to the movement of the body of birds from one place to another, from lowlands to highland and from the interior to the sea coast. Okay, the birds move from lowlands to highland area and also from the interiors to sea coast area, normal land to the sea coast area also. Birds migrate for various reasons. For instance, it is observed that during winters, birds go to the warmer places because some of them cannot survive. Okay, during the winter seasons, we are having so much of the cold climate and the birds are not able to live in that climate. So what the birds will do? The birds will start moving to the warm places so that they can live easily. And some birds cannot be able to live in the winter season. The birds that feed on insects will not be able to find their food in winter. Weather conditions alone would not make birds migrate. Birds migrate depending on the seasons. How do the birds identify the seasonal changes? It is said that birds can find the seasonal change by knowing the length of the day. It is also believed that birds can understand it when days get shorter and when they get longer. This ability in birds functions like an alarm clock. Okay, the birds would not able to get insect because the birds would eat the insect only because it is the food of the birds. But when the weather conditions changes in the winter season, we are not able to see some for example, we are not able to see the insect moving easily on the land, and so the birds are very hard to survive. So they started to move to the warmer places. And also they are not dependent on the season only. The birds sometimes dependent on the season. How they will understand about the season? By the length of the day. As you can see that sometimes we will saying that the night are very shorter, the day is very longer. Like that functions, the birds had some special quality. It has an ability to know about the functions of the day and night. By that only it will understand that the season is changed. Birds breed in summer and this is also connected with the migrations. During this season, birds migrate northward. The change in the length of the day and lack of food tell the birds to migrate to suitable places. The breeding instinct helps them migrate up north. In late summer, many birds fly down south. Sometimes they travel to the different continents and return to their nest in their own country in the spring. Their ability to find their home is as amazing as their readiness to migrate. Okay, the birds started to move from north to south. They fly down sometimes to the north side, they fly down sometimes to the south side because they are in search where the climatic conditions is suitable for them and where they can get the food easily. And at the end, when the spring season is started, they will return to their home again, because in the spring season what will happen? The trees will be full of the evergreen leaves. How do the birds find their way home? There is a belief that birds can understand the magnetic field that surround the earth. These magnetic fields run from the north to south pole. Perhaps the birds are directed themselves by these lines of force. However, this theory has not been proved. Okay, here is one theory. Theory is nothing but proving something. What they are saying, how the birds will return? If we are flying in the air, we are not all the down part houses or trees look like same, right? How the birds will find that it is moving towards north side or south side? It is because of the magnetic field. Magnetic field lines is nothing but the attractions. Okay, it will move from north to south pole. We are having some attraction, that is, as you can see, all of you have used magnet, right? When we come in contact with the iron, it will get attracted. That is called as the magnetic force, and the earth is surrounded with the magnetic field lines. So when the birds move from north pole to south pole, it will understand it seems. And this theory is not yet proved. And we are not having some proof about the theory. Birds migrate for many reasons and may have their instinct to find their way home. They are the companions. Okay, the birds having some companions also. Companions is nothing but friends who help them to return back to their home easily. Among all migrating animals, the erratic terns are the champions among the birds. These travel an average of 22,000 miles a year. During its flight, the tern nests at different places and takes about 20 weeks to make its trip down to the Antarctic region. Its average speed is 1,000 miles a week. Most land birds, okay, here is one special bird, that is erratic terns. What it will do, it is the champion of the birds. It can travel up to 22,000 miles, and in 1 week it can travel up to 1,000 miles it seems. And during its flights it will take a world tour and it will return back to the Antarctic region. Most land birds make short whoops during their migrations. American golden plover is an exception. It makes a long non-stop flight and can fly a distance of about 2,400 miles over water without food or stopping. Okay, here is another special bird, that is American golden plover. What it will do, it can fly up to 2,400 miles without stopping, and it does not need food also. It can fly over the sea also. Birds do not actually begin their migrations the same day every year. For instance, the famous swallows of the California are supposed to leave on October 23rd and return on March 19. But their dates of the departure and return have been found to be varying from year to year. Birds migrate for satisfying their needs as human beings do. Yes, birds are migrating by the season wise, because in sake of the food or in sake of the new places or it is not able to adapt to the changes in the weather conditions also. Here, one Salons of California, the famous bird sanctuary, what they have did, they have observed that October 23rd, the one bird is moving from October 23rd and it is returning to March 19th. And after every year they started to research on the birds migrations. They have found that the birds are not migrating at the same time and the same date. It is migrating year by year changes. 1 year it will be migrating in October, another year it will be migrating in November, like that way. So the birds migrate to satisfy their needs, as we human beings do. We human beings start getting a job in the other countries because they are offering salaries to us. In the sake of that, or in the sake of the season also, we change our lifestyles. Like that way, birds will also change their lifestyles. Okay, here is one impact of the cell towers on birds. What is happening due to the cell towers, that is mobile towers, the birds are getting very low. As one film was created, that is Zero film. In that you have seen, I think, all the birds were dying because of the that is because of the mobile towers. The tower is not able. The tower is creating the birds to die. Here is an impact. Every wonder about vanishing house sparrows, declining number of the peacocks and other birds in the city. A study, a possible impact of communications tower on wildlife, birds and bees, conducted by the expert committee of the Union Ministers of Environment and Forest, attributes the drop in number of birds in Indore, Bhopal, Jabalpur, Ujjain and other cities to increase use of mobile phones and electromagnetic radiations emitted from the communications tower. Concerned over the increasing number of mobile towers in the city, a city-based animal activist, Sudhir Khetawat, has written a letter to the Animal Welfare Board, arguing them to take necessary actions in the matter. It is dangerous for birds, and even the Forest Department in the letters dated by May 5, 2015 and May 12, 2015 has accepted that the mobile tower radiation is affecting the health of the birds and peacock in particular, and said Khetawat Girish Kumar from Electrical Engineer Department of IIT Mumbai, who has done extension work on harmful effect of the mobile towers radiations on human birds and animals, has said that birds including sparrows, honeybees and peacock are severely affected by the cell tower radiations, as their surface area is more, so radiation observed is also more compared to their body weight. He added that the effect on the peacock is much more pronounced, as their wings feather copy surface area resulted in large adoptions of radiation, hence creating more health hazard and leading to the various alignments and even death. Okay, we are using nowadays we are dependent more on the electrical products, as I have said. But mobile towers are creating more problems to the birds. By creating the mobile towers, what is having the radiations, that is electromagnetic radiations that is emitted by the communications towers, would affect the birds because their body weight is so less. And regarding this, Sudhir Khetawat has written a letter to the Animal Welfare Department that the birds are getting dangerous, and even the forest area is getting dangerous. All the animals, wild animals or other animals, are getting danger in their life because of the mobile towers. And an electrical engineering department, that is IIT Mumbai, Girish Kumar also stated that because of the radiations, the animals are dying, and the effect on the peacock is much because of their wings feather copy more surface area. Okay, due to the feathers, they attract easily the radiations. I hope you have understood it. Thank you all.